In the simpler times before the big box stores and the out-of-state grocers, the neighborhood market was the center of just about every neighborhood in Canyon City, Colorado. Canyon Market, Oxford's, and Hilltop were some of the larger ones, but there were small grocery stores in nearly every neighborhood in Canyon City. Elm Avenue Grocers at 1410 Elm started off as one of the smaller ones in 1923. Frank Rossich and Peter Dalfire bought the small store in 1925 and renamed it after themselves. Rose for Rossich and Dale for Dalfire. Rosedale Market. The store was located on the south side of Lincoln Park and had a steady business from the very beginning. Fresh out of the Army in 1946, Nick Perna and his brother-in-law Anthony Stringary and their wives Molly and Betty bought the store and watched it grow. The four of them ran the store for the next 35 years. It was famous for their Italian sausage, specialty meats, and fresh produce. Rosedale Market, like most other small grocers in town, was a gathering place. Shirley Perna Jurjevic, the little girl in this picture, says the neighborhood kids would come in and sit and visit and read the comic books. When the new editions would come out, her dad, Nick Perna, would replace the curly-edged comics with the new ones. She mused they probably never sold a comic book. The business grew over the years through the hard work of the two couples. In 1959, they built a new store next to the original and right next door to the family home. The old store was moved next door and the building is still in use today. By 1966, they expanded yet again, using the same old principles to stay in business of hard work, honesty, quality, and outstanding customer service. California-based Safeway came to town and opened a store on Main Street early on. They would expand twice more. Grand Junction-owned City Market opened a large store next to the Craddock Plaza in 1980. By the time Bentonville, Arkansas-based Walmart expanded its local store to include groceries, the neighborhood grocery store was quickly fading in memory. Nick Perna and Anthony Stringary sold their interest in Rosedale Market in 1981. It would become a quick stop and is now an Alta store. Its owner is based in San Antonio, Texas. Nick Perna said he missed the people, but he was ready for a little relaxation after a lifetime of hard work. He passed in 2008. His wife Molly died 2 years earlier in 2006. Anthony Stringary would say that they could now enjoy a month of Sundays. Anthony passed in 1993. Betty will turn 98 this year. Thanks to Betty and Nick's daughter, Shirley Perna Jurjevic, and the Royal Gorge Museum and History Center for keeping the memories alive. That's another edition of Throwback Thursday. I'm Chris Jenkins.